Hello students. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter number 8, index numbers, right? Now this is nothing like any kind of numbers or magical numbers. This is related to the index of prices. That means index numbers, they measure the relative change in price and other related variables over a particular period of time. For example, you must have seen that price keep on changing, or the price of goods they keep on changing, and there are many factors responsible for the change in price. Maybe prices are changing due to changing demand, or prices are changing because the shortage of certain goods, or maybe other factors responsible for it. But if somebody asks you what trends has been in the changing price, then you will not be able to indicate the trend of changing price until and unless you compare the price of different years, right? So for telling the trend of changing price, whether the prices are changing in increase or decreasing, or whether the prices are changing at a very fast speed or at a less rate, all these you have to first calculate the index of change in prices. Then only you can tell whether the prices are increasing or decreasing, and what is that rate of changing price. And this changing price we can judge the help of index numbers, right? So the index number is a statistical measure designed to show change in variable or a group of related variables. It is a measure of average change in a group of related variables over two different situations. Next, we are moving on to another topic, construction of index number, or how to construct an index number. There are two methods of constructing index numbers. First one, aggregative method, and second one, method of averaging relatives. The first method is aggregative method. The aggregative method can be again classified into two: simple aggregative method and weighted aggregative price index. The first method is simple aggregative price index. The following equation is used to find out simple aggregative price index, that is price index is equal to sigma P1 divided by sigma P0 into 100. The simple aggregative price index is one of the simplest method for constructing price index. It is calculated by using this equation, that is P01. The P01 is denoted as price index is equal to sigma P1 divided by sigma P0 into 100. Here the P01 means the index number of current year, or P1 is equal to total of current year prices of all commodity, and sigma P0 is equal to total of base year price of all commodity. So let's work out a problem. From the data given below, construct index numbers for the year 2011, the 2010 as base year. So some commodities are given in a question, and the price of 2010 and price of 2011 is given in a question. In this question, you have to construct simple aggregative price index. The first procedure is that you have to identify which one is P0 and which one is P1. Here the P1 means the price of current year and P0 means the price of base year. Here two prices are given, 2010 and 2011. So the current year price, in this example, the current year price is 2011, clear, and base year price is 2010. So the price of 2011 is known as P1 and the price of 2010 is known as P0. The first procedure is that for constructing index number, identify the P0 and P1. Here, 2 years are given, one current year and base year. The current year price is denoted as P1 and base year price is denoted as P0. After find out the current year and base year, the next step is that have to be calculate sigma P0. What is sigma P0? The total of this column, that is 200 plus 300 plus 400 plus 2 plus 3. The total of sigma P0 or sigma P0 is equal to 905 and sigma P1, that is the total of the P1 column, that is 1158. That is the value of sigma P1. Then after find out the value of P1 and P0, then apply the equation. Sigma P1 is equal to 1158 and sigma P0 is equal to 905. Then apply the equation, that is P01. That means price index is equal to sigma P1 divided by sigma P0 into 100. Here the sigma P1 is 1158 divided by sigma P0 is 905 into 100 is equal to 127.96. So the price index is equal to 127.96. The first procedure is that 2 years are given in the question, one current year and one base year. First you have to be identify the P1 and P0. The current year is known as P1 and base year is known as P0. After identifying the P1 and P0, the next you have to be calculate sigma P1 and sigma P0. Then apply this equation. Price index is equal to sigma P1 divided by sigma P0 into 100. So next we are moving on to another topic, weighted aggregative price index. How to calculate weighted aggregative price index? There are two methods are used to calculate weighted aggregative price index. First one is last payer's price index and second one is Paskey's price index. The first one is last payer's price index. In the case of last payer's price index method, the following equation is used to calculate price index of the commodity, that is P01 is equal to sigma P1 into Q0 divided by sigma P0 into Q0 into 100. Here P1 is equal to current year price and P0 is base year price and Q0 is base year quantity. So let's work out a problem. Construct an index number from the following data. Here some commodities are given, A, B, C, D are the some 4 commodities and their price in 2008 and quantity in 2008 and price in 2009 is given in the question. The first procedure is that you have to be identify which one is the current year price and which one is the base year price and identify the quantity. In this price 2008 and price 2009 is given. Here the price 2008 is what price? Current year price or base year price? Here price in 2009 is current year price. So it is denoted as P1. The current year price is denoted as P1. So in this example 2009 price is P1 and price in 2008 is P0. Clear? Then quantity in 2008, that is base year quantity. After identifying the P0, P1 and Q0, then you have to be calculate P1 into Q0 and P0 into Q0. First you have to be calculate P1 into Q0. Here the P1 is 4 and Q0 is 8. So the answer is 4 into 8. Here the P1 is 6 and Q0 is 10. 6 into 10. And here the P0 is 5 and Q0 is 14, like that. After calculating the P1 into Q0, then you have to be calculate the sigma P1 into Q0. That is the total of the P1 into Q0 column. That is 32 plus 60 plus 70 plus 38. The answer is 200. Sigma P1 into Q0 is 200. Then after find out the sigma P1 into Q0, the next you have to be calculate P0 into Q0. Here the P0 is 2 and Q0 is 8. 2 into 8 and 5 into 10. Then 4 into 5, like that. Calculating whole P1, P0 into Q0. After that, calculate sigma P0 into Q0. That is the total of the P0 into Q0 column. That is 16 plus 50 plus 20 plus 38. The answer is 160. So we will got sigma P1 into Q0 is 200 and sigma P0 into Q0 is 160. Then applying this equation, price index is equal to sigma P1 into Q0 divided by sigma P0 into Q0 into 100. So sigma P1 into Q0 is 200 divided by sigma P0 into Q0 is 160 into 100. The answer is 125 or 125. So the price index of these following particular commodity is 125. Thank you. We are moving on the next price index, that is Paskey's price index. In this method, the following equation is used to find out price index, that is P01 is equal to sigma P1 Q1 divided by sigma P0 into Q1 into 100. In the last, it is the same method is for the last place method, but the difference is that in the case of last place method, we have to be considering the base year quantity, but here we have to be consider the current year quantity. That's the difference between Paskey's price index and last payers method. In the last payers method, we have to be considering the base year quantity, but in this Paskey's price index method, considering the current year quantity, that is Q1. P1 is the current year price and Q1 is the current year quantity and P0 is the base year price. So let's work out a problem. Construct an index number by Paskey's method. The four commodities are the A, B, C and D, and price in 2008 and price in 2009 and quantity in 2009 is given. The first step is that you have to be identify the current year price and base year price. In the case of 2008 and 2009, the current year is 2009. So the price in 2009 is considered as the P1 or current year price. It is denoted as P1. Then price in 2008, that is base year price. It is denoted as P0. Then quantity in 2009. Here the 2009 is the current year quantity. So it is denoted as Q1. Identifying P1, P0 and Q1. Next step is calculate P1 into Q1. P1 means current year price and Q1 means current year quantity. Here the P1 is 4 into 5, that is 20, and 6 into 9 and 5 into 13, 2 into 10. So 4 into 5, 20, 6 into 9, it is 54, 5 into 13, it is 65, and 2 into 10 is 20. After find out the P1 into Q1, next find out sigma P1 into Q1. That is the total of the P1 into Q1 column. That is 20 plus 54 plus 65 plus 20. The answer is 159. Then next one is calculate P0 into Q1. Here P0 is 2, 2 into 5, that is 10. Then 5 into 9, it is 45. Then 4 into 13, it is 52. Then 2 into 10, it is 20. Then after find out P1, Q1, then find out sigma P0 Q1. That is the total of the column, that is 10 plus 45 plus 52 plus 20. The answer is 127. So sigma P1 Q1 is 159 and sigma P0 Q1 is 127. Then directly applying the equation, 159 divided by 127 into 100. So the answer is 125.2. Clear? There are two methods are used for construction of price index. The first method we have already discussed. Then second method of averaging relatives. These methods can be again classified into one is simple average price index and second one is weighted average price index, simple and weighted average price index. The first one is simple average price index. The following equation is used to calculate simple average price index, that is price index is equal to 1 divided by n into sigma P1 divided by sigma P0 into 100. Here P1 is the current year price, P0 is the base year price, P1 divided by P0 into 100 is price relatives and n is the number of commodities. So let's work out an example. Construct an index number by the average of relative method. The 5 commodities are given A, B, C, D and E and price in 2009 is given and price in 2010 is given. Then how to calculate price index of this particular commodity? The first procedure is that identify the P1 and P0 from the given prices. In this case, price 2010 is considered as the current year price, so it is denoted as P1. And price 2009 is the base year price, it is denoted as P0. And after that, you have to be calculate the price relatives. It is calculated by P1 divided by P0 into 100. Here the P1 is 70. 70 divided by 50 into 100. The answer is 140. And next case, 60 divided by 40 into 100 is equal to 150. Then again, 90 divided by 80 into 100 is equal to 112 divided by 5. And again, 120 divided by 110 into 100 is equal to 109.1. Then next one, 20 divided by 20 into 100 is equal to 100. After find out the price relatives or P1 divided by P0 into 100, the next step is calculate sigma P1 divided by P0 into 100. That is the total of this column. The total of this column is known as sigma P1 divided by sigma P0 into 100. Total is 140 plus 150 plus 125, 112.5 plus 109.1 plus 100. The answer is 611.6. The sigma P1 divided by P0 into 100 is equal to 611.6. Then applying the equation, n means the total number of commodity. Here the total number of commodity is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the value of n is 5. Then sigma P1 divided by P0 into 100, we already find out sigma P1 divided by P0 into 100 is 611.6. 611.6. Then applying the equation, that is 1 divided by 5 into sigma P1 divided by P0 into 100 is 611.6 is equal to 122.32. The price index of the following commodity is 122.32. പ്രൊസീജിയർ സിമ്പിൾ ആണ്. ആദ്യം നമ്മൾ P1 P0 ഐഡൻറ്റിഫൈ ചെയ്യുക. അതായത് കറണ്ട് ഇയർ പ്രൈസിനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ P1 എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്, ബേസ് ഇയറിനെയാണ് എന്ത് പറയുന്നത് P0 എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. എന്നിട്ട് ശേഷം എന്ത് ചെയ്യുക, പ്രൈസ് റിലേറ്റീവ്സ് കാണാം, P1 ഡിവൈഡഡ് ബൈ P0 ഇൻറ്റു 100 വെച്ചിട്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ആ P1 ഡിവൈഡ് ബൈ P0 ഇൻറ്റു 100 വെച്ചിട്ട് പ്രൈസ് റിലേറ്റീവ്സ് കണ്ടു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മൾ അതിൻ്റെ എന്ത് കാണാം, സിഗ്മ കാണാം. അതായത് എല്ലാ കമ്മോഡിറ്റീസിൻ്റെയും ടോട്ടൽ എന്ത് ചെയ്യുക, സിഗ്മ കാൽക്കുലേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുക. അതിനുശേഷം എന്ത് ചെയ്യുക, ഇക്വേഷൻ അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യുക. അതായത് 1 ഡിവൈഡഡ് ബൈ n ഇൻറ്റു സിഗ്മ P1 ഡിവൈഡഡ് ബൈ P0 ഇൻറ്റു 100 എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് എന്ത് കിട്ടും, ഈ ആൻസർ കിട്ടും. Thank you. The second method in the average relative method is weighted average price relatives. The following equation is used to calculate price index from this method. Price index is equal to sigma weight into P1 divided by P0 into 100 divided by sigma weight. Here P1 is the current year price, P0 is the base year price, and weight or W denoted as weight of the particular commodity. So let's work out a problem. The commodity A, B, C, D, E, 5 commodities are given, and the price of base year, that is P0, is given, and the price of current year P1 is given, and corresponding weight is given in the question. Then you have to be calculate weighted average price index. The first procedure is that you have to be calculate price relatives, that is P1 divided by P0 into 100. The first column, P1 divided by P0 into 100. The P1 of the first commodity is 165. That is 165 divided by 110 into 100. The answer is 150. The next commodity is P1 is 220, P0 is 200. So 220 divided by 200 into 100. The answer is 110. The next one, 60 divided by 40 into 100. The answer is 150. Next one, 30 divided by 20 into 100. The answer is 150. And next one, 15 divided by 10 into 100. The answer is 150. After that, the next step is the P1 divided by P0 into 100 can be multiplied with the corresponding weight of the commodity. Here weight is given in the question. We already find out the P1 divided by P0 into 100. So next column you have to write weight into P1 divided by P0 into 100. Here the weight of the commodity is 10. 10 into, and P1 divided by P0 into 100 is already find out, that is 150. 150 is equal to 1500. Then weight is 8. 8 into 110 is equal to 880. Then weight is 14 into 150. The answer is 2100. The next one, 9 into 150. The answer is 1350. The next one, weight is 10. 10 into 150. The answer is 1500. After find out the weight into P1 divided by P0 into 100, you have to be calculate sigma weight into P1 divided by P0 into 100. That is the total of this column. 1500 plus 880 plus 2100 plus 1350 plus 1500. The answer is 7330. The 7330 is the answer for sigma weight into P1 divided by P0 into 100. After find out the sigma weight into P1 divided by P0 into 100, we have to be applying the equation. First we have to be calculate weight or sigma weight. Sigma weight is the total of the weight column, that is 10 plus 8 plus 14 plus 9 plus 10. The sigma weight is equal to 51. So this column is 51. Then sigma weight into P1 divided by P0 into 100 is 7330. Then applying the equation, that is price index is equal to sigma weight into P1 divided by P0 into 100 divided by sigma weight is equal to 7,330 divided by sigma weight is 51. So the answer is 143.73. വെയ്റ്റഡ് ആവറേജ് പ്രൈസിങ് റിലേറ്റീവ്സ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഒരു ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് മെത്തേഡാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഇക്വേഷൻ ആദ്യം ഓർത്ത് വെക്കുക. അപ്പോൾ P1ഉം P0യും കമ്മോഡിറ്റീസും വെയിറ്റും ക്വസ്റ്റിനിൽ തന്നിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. അത് വെച്ചിട്ട് ആദ്യം പ്രൈസ് റിലേറ്റീവ്സ് കാണാം. P1 ഡിവൈഡ് ബൈ P0 ഇൻറ്റു 100. അതിനുശേഷം പ്രൈസ് റിലേറ്റീവ്സിന് എന്ത് ചെയ്യുക, വെയിറ്റ് കൊണ്ട് മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യുക, എന്നിട്ട് അതിൻ്റെ ടോട്ടൽ കാൽക്കുലേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുക, എന്നിട്ട് ഇക്വേഷൻ അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യുക. പ്രൈസ് ഇൻഡെക്സ് ഈസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു സിഗ്മ വെയിറ്റ് ഇൻറ്റു P1 ഡിവൈഡ് ബൈ P0 ഇൻറ്റു 100 ഡിവൈഡഡ് ബൈ സിഗ്മ വെയിറ്റ്. അത് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് എന്ത് കിട്ടും, ഈ ഒരു ആൻസർ കിട്ടും. സോ താങ്ക് യു.